last year, so but he's one of the better handicapped horses in the race.
And the Hill stable, going back decades now, have tended to do well at this time
indeed,
of year.
And they've won this race twice, with Orazio in 2023 and with Gunmetal in 2017.
Dark 30 just needed a little reassurance in the stalls. He's certainly been around long enough to know a little bit better as the last couple come forward for this opening race of Newmarket season 2025. It's going to be described by John Hunt.
Thank you ever so much, Nick. Set to go now. And they're off and racing, and last year's winner Dark 30 reared up as the gates flew open for the season opener here at Newmarket, the Weatherbys with Venatour Racing Handicap. Up front, Woodhay Wonder, who loves this place, is away well together with Twilight Romance. They dispute it very early on. Van der Man's close up and now edging closer. Aramram over towards the far side of the group. Physique is well there, a very close fifth, followed then by Ararat, and on the rail is Trifecta. El Monjed out on the wide flank. Then in between horses, Indian Run. There's a little gap to More Thunder. Also towards the rear of the group races Probe. And after that slow start, Dark 30 is second last with First Folio, the only one behind him. Heading then down towards the two pole and four across the track now as Van der Man is produced against the near stand-side rail. Woodhay Wonder still right there and travelling comfortably. With these, Aramram joining in, El Monjed further back. Then comes Physique, who needs to find more. More Thunder is staying on now, and up front Aramram is now just nosing in front of Woodhay Wonder. Danger on the far side is More Thunder being produced. More Thunder starting to get up, and fairly Thunder's clear. More Thunder wins the season opener here at Newmarket from Aramram in second. Woodhay Wonder and El Monjed were the next two home.
Promising horse, inspired piece of placing as well, coming back in distance in the Saeed Sahel Silks. Tom Marquand rides More Thunder to victory for trainer William Haggas. Newmarket trainer takes Newmarket's opening race. In second place, Aramram, Richard Han and Joe Levy. Third, the course specialist Woodhay Wonder, who travelled up beautifully. She's got bags of pace. And in fourth place was the winner's stable companion El Monjed on his seasonal debut. Fifth, Van der Man, who was up there in the vanguard throughout. More Thunder it was that has come from off the pace to win at odds of 10-1.
Yeah, he looked in a different league to them by the finish, very patiently ridden. Aramram was put into the race early, and as was Woodhay Wonder, and they both run really well. But the winner, in the end, is kind of a convincing winner. He'll be one for... He's rated 87 now. He'll be one for a lot of top sprint handicaps now. He clearly had shown a lot of pace at home. To be running him over 6 furlongs and entering him in a 6 furlong handicap here, I think it's on Guinea's Day, an early closing race, so he'll be one of the favourites, if not the favourite, for that race.
Richard Brown of Blandford Bloodstock, who purchases a lot of horses now for Saeed Sahel, and also bought the horse that's running a little bit later in the Nell Gwyn Nadra, is one of the most vocal advocates for the stallion merits of Night of Thunder that there is. There are plenty of vocal advocates, and both of these are by that stallion. They have great toughness and resolution as a general rule.
And a word for the dam as well, Buying Trouble, who was trained by David Evans. She was smart. I think she won a listed race for him, and she was a sprinter, so they probably had a look at the pedigree and thought, and when he's shown a bit of pace at home, drop him back in trip. He was settled with just a couple behind him after Dark 30. One of the favourites missed the break.
It was quite a contested pace. Woodhay Wonder did best of those who raced really handily, though Aramram, trapped deep on the track, hasn't acquitted himself badly at all.
He hasn't, and there'll be a day when those banded horse Van der Man gets away from them a bit more easily. Maybe back to 5 furlongs, or a stiff 5 would suit him. He hasn't quite got home under Jamie Spencer. But the rails runners, apart from that, haven't really featured, so the horses who prospered did come up the middle in the end.
I think Physique's run, you call those mild late gains.
Yeah.
You the favourite?
He stays 7 furlongs. Maybe he was in the wrong part of the track. He had to, or Sheen had to track them up the rail because that's where he was drawn. And